Well, hello there. Just wanted to talk to you today about your new car. If you're lucky enough to have bought a brand new car and you want to increase its life expectancy, then the first thing that you should do is to change the oil after the first 100 miles. And make sure when you do change the oil is that the engine has just been run, and then change the oil. This way all the bits of metal and carbon that's blown past the piston rings, anything that shouldn't be inside the engine is in suspension. It hasn't settled out onto all the surfaces, so it will drain. When you open the drain plug, it will all drain out because it's still in suspension. And then change the oil filter as well. Then flush it through with a half a litre of oil or something, just to get rid of those small particles. And then you want to be looking at doing another oil change before the manufacturer's 10,000 hours. This way, not only will you have bedded the bearings in that first 500 miles, if there is any more bedding in to do in the few hundred miles afterwards, you'll have clean oil going through the system. And one of the other things, as a marine engineer, if you want to extend the life of your engine, it's to make sure that the oil is circulating when the engine's stopped. So when the engine starts, everything's got a layer of oil. But if you can't do that, then warm the engine up slowly. Don't get in the car, start it, and then drive off. Just start the car, let it run for a good 30 seconds to a minute before you drive away. This way, the oil starts to warm up a little bit, and it starts to circulate around all those pieces before it starts to get under any load. So, yeah, this is what we do on board ship to keep our engines in tip-top condition. We actually heat the oil. It's actually because the cylinders are actually heated at the same time. So we heat the oil by pumping it through the system, and that keeps the oil nice and hot, as well as every single bearing in that engine is lubricated all the time. So we have what we call a priming pump, which primes the system through. We can't do that on cars, unfortunately, but what you can do is, like I said, just run it slowly. In the first few minutes of running, is to have no load on it and just let it warm up slowly. So that's about it then. My secrets of keeping your car in tip-top condition in the future. It's like you say, if you're leasing a car, it doesn't really matter because it's not your car. But if you're lucky enough to be able to afford a new car, that's what I would do. Is get the oil changed at 500 hours. Doesn't matter what the manufacturers say, get it changed at 500 hours. This way, then you'll have a really good chance of having our engine last 100,000 miles. Anyway, so that's about it. I'll catch you later. Bye then.